guys, me, ScottDog. Thanks very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're back in Rimworld. It's been a little while. I'm very excited. We've downloaded some new mods. One of the mods that you may have noticed already, we've got a new animal. Rainy. What is this? A thylacine? Thylacine? Thylacine. What is this? Is this an actual animal? Is this an actual animal that I know nothing about? I'm Googling already. Scene. What is this? A slender fox animal, only in Australia, New Guinea and Tasmania. It's now extinct. Never heard of it. How do you say it?
Thylacine.
Thylacine. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. A slender fox. Looks a bit like a tiger. I like it. Okay, so we'll find out some of those other animals as we go. We've got some robot mods and a few other bits and pieces. But other than that, it's very kind of the usual for us. We're gonna find a place to start. I think where we've landed seems like a great place. We can block this up. We can put a little wall around these areas, and we've got a nice starting base. I think this is just a little too far away, I think, for us. So maybe we'll start using this space potentially as our storeroom and cooking area and stuff. That might work for us. But let's meet our what? Look at this. Release to repopulate. We could potentially reinvent the thylacine in society. I wonder when it became extinct. Okay, let's unblock all of these. Let's meet who we've got. I think that's the next step. So we've got Underwood here, who is a farmer. Let's have a little look at you, Underwood. You're in the Harmony Collective, which is our ideology. All it is we're collectivists. Nothing else about that. Essentially, what that means is we keep our names when we're married. We like burning symbols, and our work drive is tripled. We're playing on the sort of flowing version of the game where you can develop new ideologies as you go. So hopefully we'll uncover some of those. So that was Underwood. Let's have a little look at what you're good at. You're good at shooting, melee, and plants. You're trigger happy. You're a body purist, and you're incapable of social and caring. This is bad news. We've got Brody here, who is good at constructing, staggeringly ugly, a slowpoke, incapable of social. Please be capable of social, Max. Nice. Incapable of intellectual. Okay, so you can intellect just about. Okay, we might struggle on the research front. But let's just pick melee and construction over here. Nothing else really going on over there. And then we've got Max, who can't shoot. Okay, constructing, has a little bit of desire to do some of these things, but can cook, which is good news. Undergrounder, you like to stay indoors. That's good news because you're probably going to be staying in cooking, as is usually the way, and incapable of intellectual as well. Okay, so that's our group. That's our little group. I wonder if we can see any other unusual animals. I don't think so. Okay, so let's have a little think about what we want to do over here. This area is great. We've got the steam geyser over here, so we can get our geothermal up when we're ready for it. The tree is going to be outside our borders, but I don't know if that matters too much. Got some old wreckage down here, but this seems like a good little place for our base. It's just a case of whether we start in this little corner and put our bedrooms in here, or whether we put them outside. But where we've got all of our bits and pieces that have been dropped, all looks pretty good. Let's make sure we're giving the right people the right weapons. Oh, I didn't realise that no one else can shoot. Okay, you're going to get this. You can't melee, so you may as well pick up this. And you can melee, so we'll give you this. And we'll also get you to put on this and this. Because if you're going to do the punching, you may as well do that. Okay. We'll uncover some new stuff as we go. I don't know a lot about the mods that we've got. We've just kind of picked a few. I went through and thought, oh, these look fun. So we'll find new things as we go. We've got the fishing mod install. We need a stockpile zone. Do we make the stockpile zone in here? This doesn't feel like the worst idea. Let's do something like this. Because potentially we can then put a door on here and be done with it, right? Hopefully we can then make this an indoors area. I don't know if the roof will cover it, but that would be really good starting point. Then we want another zone which will be our dumping stockpile. We'll put that, I guess we'll put that over here for now. Just out of the way. Okay, we'll get these guys up and running. Let's have a little look at work. Manual priorities. We want everyone to firefight. We want everyone to be a patient. We want anyone who can to be a doctor, I think, at this moment in time. We'll put bed rest on. We'll put hauling. I'm going to move everything to... Let's move everything to 2 for now. And then what we'll do is we'll try and kind of rejig it as we go. Whereas 2 is our... Oh no, we want it on 3. We'll figure this out in a second. If we can get everybody on 2, then we can manage our priorities correctly. Because if the normal is 2, then anything less than that is, don't worry too much about it. Anything more than that is, we need you to focus on it. So we can still have room to bump up the things that are vital to us. Writing. So we've got a new skill for writing, which means you can write a book. You can get someone to write a book, and that means someone else can then read that book and gather some of the skills that person had. I like the idea of that. Okay, so we want our constructor on constructing. We want our grower on growing. We want our cooker on cooking. Okay, we'll do that for now, and we'll let people start picking things up, putting things on, doing all those things. You know what I might do? I might get someone to already begin chopping some wood. We know it's vital to what we do. We know it's going to be really important to begin with. So let's get that task started. Who's our plant cutter? You. So we'll put you on that for now. Okay, good. That'll just help us with the... We'll see if he comes in here and put some roofs up. Having the wood will be great as well. If we can get all of this indoors, that'd be great, because we can also then just quickly throw down some sleeping spots for now. Probably not in the plant. Yeah, it'd be interesting if all of this becomes roofed or not. But you're chopping down trees, which is exactly what we want. We'll then get into planting, which will be good, and then we can start thinking about bedrooms and stuff. We should have a little look at some of these other things. So let's just pause this and run through some of these menus. Orders. What have we got that's new? We've got finish off. We always knew about that. Strip mine. So we can now place a mine in here and it'll automatically do it. Harvest only the fully grown, which is great. Allow everything on the map, which is good. Zones. We've got a fishing zone, which we kind of just mentioned. Don't know why we got 2 fishing zones. Interesting. I don't know if this is new in the update. Looks like this is in the standard UI, so maybe. Furniture. We've got still our old tables. Everything in here looks pretty normal, apart from the ceiling light and the wall light. Structures. This all looks standard stuff. Production. We've got a fishing pier. Everything else looks pretty normal. Furniture we've just been through. Power all looks pretty standard. Security looks pretty standard. Misc I think is the standard stuff we see. Normal floors. Recreation is normal. Ships and temperature. We've got something slightly different in temperature. We've got refrigerators, but also we've got this, which is a large boiler. Produces 2,000 heating units for radiators and hot water for tanks. Requires chemical fuel. Can be controlled by thermostats. Produces a variable amount of heating, radiators and hot water. So we can potentially get radiators in rooms and then have a boiler and therefore we can keep rooms warm without having individual heaters in, which is nice. Obviously, we'll still need coolers, but interestingly, we've got this ceiling fan which can cool a room. So that might be interesting. Uses sunlight to heat hot water tanks and radiators. Is there a water tank in here? I haven't seen a water tank. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how all this works. We'll see if we can figure that out as we go, but I'm intrigued to find out if that's any good. Let's have a little look at the research thing. I'm going to guess this is pretty much business as normal. There might be some new stuff added in here, but looks pretty standard to me. We've got central heating here as well, which goes into geothermal heating. So that looks interesting. We've got air conditioning down here as well. Okay, these guys are putting the roof up. You're chopping down some trees. Which one of you? You're the constructor. So I think we should get you just to do hauling for now. We'll get the roof put up as and when it happens. But if we can get Underwood hauling, we should be in a pretty good place with wood and stuff coming in as well. And then we can start worrying about bedrooms, and we can start worrying about our food production and getting the means to start cooking and hunting and all the rest of those things. We have got this this area over here, which we could potentially do something with. We've got, I wonder if we had any tables or anything lying around so we don't have to make our own, but by the time we get over there and pick it up, it might be just as quick to make them. Doesn't look like we have anyway. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we can put a wall across here. We can have our cooking area in here, and then potentially we can have a fridge this side, just so we can kind of dart between one and the other. We've also got a little mod which is like permeable filth. So in theory, where you throw up on dirt, that's going to sort of seep into the dirt, whereas when you throw up on tiled floor, it's not going anywhere, you know. So that should be pretty good. I mean, obviously we can clear it up, but in theory this should sort of dissipate over time, is my understanding. Okay, we're getting there with the ceiling. Nice, I like that with the roof. Now I do wonder the best way of keeping, I guess a robot is the best way of keeping an area clean, right? Because we always have food poisoning issues. If we had a robot, and I appreciate we're getting far down the line, I don't even know how to get robots. I'm guessing robots are in here somewhere, right? Over here, look. Robot fundamentals, which hangs off something else down here. Fabrication, so a long way down the line, but you can get like cleaner bots and stuff. But you can eventually get to here, and you know, if you just had a cleaner bot that simply cleaned the cooking area and the fridge, you're bound to be onto a winner, right? You know, need recreation variety, we can absolutely do that for you. We'll just throw one of these things up just for now, and we'll put it just here. We'll get you to work on that, just because that'll keep people happier while we're doing it. Let's just zone build roof area. We are getting there. Can we not? I know we can't build over an oak tree, but I'm assuming we will be able to build over an oak tree when we cut down the oak tree. Okay, oak trees being chopped as we speak. Intrigued to see how the fishing stuff goes. I think we've had it installed as a mod for a very long time and never really used it, so I'm intrigued to find out how that plays out. I guess we've got a few options. We can think about putting security up straight away and getting a wall around our base, which might not be the worst shout. Because then we can also throw up a few traps and then we're pretty secure. And we could do that before we do anything else. But we could build the bedrooms first as well. I think we'll just kind of cover these last square. I don't know if we have to, but I know some of them have it, some of them don't. So we'll make sure they're all enclosed here, just to be sure. This is still unroofed. You're heading out to play some of this. We're okay with that. We just want to get this finished. I know it doesn't really matter too much, but also I mean, our food is in place and not being damaged and dealt with. Because the first raid is a light one, we won't worry too much about the defenses. Additionally, we've got the classic sort of storyteller mode on, nothing too outrageous. So we should be pretty good down there. Okay, some more meals over here. We should come and pick these up. Whoever's doing some hauling. You're just chilling out. You're going to come over here and do some praying. Fine with all of that. A few more mods that I know we've got. We've got a mod that gives a little bit more resource per mechanoid that you harvest after killing. So, you know, obviously you might get some more plasteel, those sorts of things, which it always felt like it was a little bit stingy when you kill a mechanoid and you don't get anything other than steel and components from it. I don't even know if you got components anymore. So yeah, hopefully they'll allow us to build, you know, a little bit quicker once we get to that stage. Hopefully we don't see too many mechanoids too quickly. Let's let the guys chill out for the rest of the day, and then I assume they'll go to bed. Tomorrow we'll wake up, finish off putting down a roof, I would imagine, if we don't do that now. Oh, they're chopping down trees. So this is the roof. It's an unroofed building. Why is that a thing? Let's start with this, if we can. Let's just chop this down. What's going on with the roof area already? Zone, build roof area. We're all good, right? Can't see anything that's going to allow us to finish building this, but it's definitely unroofed. I'm going to do something like this just to see if it's that. I'll just put a couple of these in. So you should come and chop this up. Okay, we'll let this happen, and then people should be going to bed anyway. That looks like it might have done it. Indoors. There we go. Perfect. So these guys, we'll let them just finish up, and then we'll go to bed. I think it was a pretty good day. We got a lot of stuff in. Got a lot of wood and stuff ready to go for tomorrow. Let's have a think about what we're doing tomorrow. So tomorrow, I think we want to get our farming down. Let's put that up here for now. Always overdo it on farming, but we'll probably do the same again. Just one thing. This is 100% fertility on soil. What about you down here? 140%. So maybe we should just put our whole growing zone over here. Okay, we'll do that. let's have a think about what we want to grow. We want to grow some corn. Oops. We want to grow some corn. Some rice. We've got someone who can grow this stuff, right? So we may as well make the most of it. Keep you as potatoes. And as for you, I think we just make more food for now, or something along those lines. Let's keep you as potato as well. I'm going to move these, I think, closer to where we are. Where we might as well keep all our growing in one area. I know the soil isn't as fertile over here, but just do you something like this. And I want to make this corn. And then we're going to do just one more. I know it's a lot, but if we can get our fridges up and use that, I think we'll be in a good place. For now, I'm just going to make this heal route as well, just so we've got a steady flow of that, because medicine will go fairly quickly. Okay, so that's that. The next thing we want is bedrooms, I think. So let's do something along these lines. That feels like it's a bit too big. But if we go like that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cancel this for a second. I'm going to make the bedrooms bigger than I normally maybe would, I think. Okay, and we'll get rid of this. What we will do is we'll just build you around this way. Actually, you know what, we'll cancel this. Okay, and we'll put a door in here, door in here. Okay, good. And then we want furniture, so we'll build, we might as well go straight in for the double beds, right? End table? We got an end table over here somewhere. Am I just missing it? There we go, over here. Okay, that feels like a good start. That will be our bedrooms. We've got our planting done. Let's have a little look. The problem is I think we've got is our planter is our constructor as well, right? Is that right? No. So we can get you two doing that. Oh, hold on, growing. We'll get you two doing that and you doing the constructing still. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Get through to the morning. Need warm clothes. We should be all right, right? It's coming into summer, right? So these things here that we've got. So this down here on sow the selected plant so long as it can currently grow in the season. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, we want this on, and this will tell us whether it's a preferred, important, critical, low or normal priority. I like that a lot. Pawns will not sow new plants to this zone unless there is enough work to do configured in the settings. That's pretty nice. We'll have a look at that a bit later, but for now we'll just leave as is. We're into a new day. Our guys are going to be getting up fairly soon. The other thing we want to do is like a cooking area. Maybe we'll put it here for now. So we'll do a structure. We'll come along here like so. And I think we'll do something like this for now. And then maybe something like that for now. Okay. And then we want a door here. One here and one here. Perfect. It's going to take a little while to do, but you guys are going to come out and start doing your growing, which is fine. This could be a day of just literally us trying to build and grow, and that's probably the whole day done, I would imagine. And I would imagine it's going to take more than one day to do this. Especially since it takes you so long to chop down a tree. Would have probably preferred working on the bedrooms, but this is fine. Hopefully we got enough wood. Maybe not though. So what I'm thinking, little kitchen area, fridge, dining area, bedrooms obviously, and then maybe we can convert this into like a production area. And one thing I want to do quicker than I normally do is convert buildings from wood to stone. How far do we get with the crops? Not massively far. 2.5 fields done, but that's better than nothing. And normally we wouldn't build all the dressers and end tables all at the same time, but I feel like it makes sense to try and get all this up and running whilst we're going. We could be out of wood fairly quickly. Quite a lot over here actually, so we should be alright. A shop kid from northwest Iridora is passing by. She's named Terminus Est. Okay, we still need warm clothes. Well, we're quite a way off that, I'm afraid, so you're just going to have to deal with what you got. We've got an indoors. Stop worrying. It's 8 degrees. We're fine. It's going fine. Relax. Okay. These guys are up for the next day. Gonna come and play some horseshoes. Gonna carry on doing some growing. All good. Why have we got one heel? Oh, it's wild, I see. So why have we planted one heel root? We haven't. Nice, like this. This is progressing. Good if you finished off the corner here. So we want to set these beds to... You can have this one. You can have this one. This is going to be our little prisoner room in case we catch someone early. Come on, Brody. Again, maybe building all these things was a bit of a jump ahead, but it's fine. We have got more wood in here, so we should be all right. And obviously, once these two finish with the planting, we'll be in a better place to progress as well. Okay, good. We got a visitor. An animal lab tech from Northwest Eridora is visiting the colony. Nice. Come and visit. Got a little bed for you if you want it. Where are they? I wonder. Down here. Okay. Hello. We can't do anything with them, I don't think. We can't like social or anything. Even if we could, we've got people who can't social. You can only talk to one person, I think, when you come here. Why are you doing only some of these things, I wonder? I think it's you who hasn't got a bed. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, so you're sleeping outside. It's a little chilly, granted, but at least you're sleeping in beds. And I think I would suspect they're pretty good beds. Oh, That's unfortunate when you build your own bed and it's crap. Oh well. Need defences, need warm clothes, need meal source. We got 38 meals down here. So we've got enough for a couple of days, I would imagine. See ya. Thanks for visiting. Wasn't really worth it, was it? Okay. Finishing off the potatoes over here. And then I think they're done, right? So what are we going to get them to do? They're going to chop down some more trees. I think we're fine with that. In fact, let's give them orders to chop down even more trees for now. I think just to give us enough wood for security as well. Stop eating our meals, scumbag. We've got a little table here. Okay. Once the bedrooms are finished, we'll then worry about the other stuff. And there goes a roof. Lovely. Got the components in here that we could come and work on at some point. Another tree being chopped. Lovely. I mean, we did have the starts of a base over here, right? But this is fine. Okay, good. So you've finished that. Next, we want to production. We want a butcher's table. I need to build a little area for a butcher's table. We can do that. We want a fueled stove, electric stove, power, wind turbine. Shall we? Not enough stored steel. Where is all of our steel? Here. Okay. Wind turbine. We'll do that. We need some research for batteries, right? Okay, so let's have a think about this. We're going to put in over here. I'm going to remove you. We are going to put in a simple research table. We'll put that in the corner here. Yeah, we know. Okay. We're going to put in over here, we're going to put in an electric stove. Down here, doesn't feel like the right place for it. Let's put it here. So we're going to have a stove here. We're going to have this here. This is going to be our fridge area. You know what? We should just put that there. So you have to go in through one of these other rooms. And then furniture-wise, we want a table, right? With some chairs around it. And over here, we want a chair. Okay, lots more building to do. Starting with a wind turbine. And I think what we probably want to do is floor this area. Or set it as a growing zone, right? That's what you do, I remember. We want you to be... What do we want? Rice, and you to be... cotton. Cotton's probably a really good one, actually. We should have done that already. Okay. I mean, we could start thinking about smoke leaf and all the rest of those things, but... There's a mad rat. Here it comes. Here it comes, our first attack. Can we deal with it? That is the question. We've missed it so far. We should just stab it, right? There we go. Good work. Sort of. We've got 2 doctors. We should be fine. I'm going to set this as a medical bed for now. We need a door on this room. You two are cowering, I think. Get out of there. Is someone going to come and treat you? That's the question. Who's our other Dr. Max? Max, come and tend to these wounds that are pretty non-existent, I would imagine. What happened to you? Oh my god. How did you take so much damage? Okay. We're going to finish off the planting over here. That's all fine. So this should stop trees from growing, and therefore we should be in a much better place when it comes to dealing with let's just carry this on over here. Sorry, I will finish that sentence in a second. When it comes to dealing with the wind power, which is pretty rubbish. I can't remember what I was saying when I got to that point. But yes, we'll have our heaters, our coolers in here to make this cool. We'll have our bedrooms over here. As soon as Brody gets up, we'll continue building. I guess we could put someone else on building for now, but I don't know if I want to. Yours is a 5, so we can put you on there, and we can put you on there as well for now. I think. We may as well do. And you're back up, which is good news. Lovely. Okay, so we got that. If we can get the powers up, or the power lines up, that'd be nice. Another tree you got to chop down. Not going to have enough steel for all of this though, I don't think. Oh, we have got some over here as well. Max, it goes better if you don't balls up the construction, mate. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind you doing this stuff. This is fine. But we're getting there. We are getting there. We're going to have a research bench soon. We need to carry on our power, don't we? Okay, good. You tool. Okay. So we want to add a bill over here, and we want this to be butcher creature, do forever. And that should be it for now. And we want to add a bill over here, which is make fine meals. Add a meal, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Add a bill over here, which is make simple meals. Add a bill over here, which is make simple meals time 4 and fine meals time 4. We know we haven't got someone who can do that, but that's fine. We want to move these up because we'd rather they cook the fine meals than they do the simple meals, but we know they can't. And we want to set this as do until you have 25. No, 20 is enough for now, right? Can we paste this here? I don't know how we paste. Oh, I see. So we can just paste a new one. Okay, do until you have 25. It'd be nice if we could just kind of copy the terms of this into there, but we can't. Do until you have 25, 20 even, and do until you have 20. Perfect. So that should be enough meals wise. What else have we got? Vegetarian meals, carnivore meals. That's all fine for now. We won't worry about that. Okay. We need a name. What have we got? People's Nation. No thanks. Onum. Onum sounds fine. You should also give the settlement a name. Oh, you should give your faction a name. What should we go for? Who knows? This is always tough, right? Well, either way, I think it's the right time to put a pause. I guess I'll have a think about this. We'll come up with a name of our area, and we'll come up with a little faction name or a village name, settlement name, and then we'll crack on. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. See you again soon. Thank you.